What's up, guys? Game of 8 back with another review. I'm Jason.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll be reviewing the Omega Stacked. So this is a stacked 26650 series mod. Tube mod. First, I guess we'll go over the atomizer. This is a 31 millimeter Omega RDA. It is a two-post design. We'll get more into the specs when we dive up down close to look for it. Just a little preview. So this is a series mod, so what you need to know what the series is, what build to use. We'll discuss that first. I like to use 0.25 ohm build. Some other people might choose to vape a little bit higher. Higher resistance means the longer the ramp up time, basically.
But if you expect to put in parallels or some shit like that in this, it is not going to work.
No, definitely not. You never want to run parallels or anything like that in this device. It's just not something that can run them, but they would have to be so high of a resistance.
You'd have to put stupid amount of wraps on those.
Yeah, crazy amount of wraps. So I guess we'll dive up close and take a look at this beauty.
We have some nice airflow here, these airflow slots, and then some bottom airflow slots. And this atomizer does have adjustable airflow on both sides, so you can use dual cool. Got your chuff cap here. Now this chuff cap is a pretty wide bore chuff cap design. I have not found another drip tip that's like it. I mean, it's pretty wide. We'll post a link in the descriptions of or post in the descriptions the diameter size of this, because this is a pretty wide bore. I have lost this thing before, and I haven't had a chance to. I haven't pretty much looked and seen if there's anyone out there like it. I tried a few, like the Alliance and other RDAs that have wide bore chuff caps like that, and I could not find one. So if we find someone that actually makes custom drip tips for this thing, we'll post a link. So then we'll open the Addy up, and then we have your adjustable airflow rings. O-ring. You got a single O-ring right here, and the tolerance on this thing is pretty nice, guys. It doesn't. I mean, it fastens on there pretty tight. You can hear the click when it locks into place. So, I mean, it's got a tight tolerance. So look at the barrel. Then we got the deck. Right now I currently have Clapton coils in this. That's my normal build. It ohms out to about 0.25, but you can tell you can see here that this has a two-post design. So you have one post hole here and another post hole right here, and it's the same on the opposite side, guys. So you have one here and one right there, and then your lead screws are going to be on the side of each post. So let's see if we can get it. You got your my atomizer come with hex screws, so they keep a pretty tight tolerance on there. It keeps the leads pretty secure. I know some of the newer versions have flathead screws in them. I'm not a fan of the flathead screws. I like the hex screws. They just work a lot better. Get down to the deck here, and you can see that with this two-post design, it has this Delrin insulator right here, and basically with that is so that you don't have any arcing issues or anything on the deck. It does have a protruding center post pin. It's got these double O-rings right here. And then at the bottom we got designed by Ohmega mods. Pretty nice. We have your protruding center post pin right here.
It is adjustable.
Yeah, it is adjustable, guys, so you can loosen this up if you need to if you want to be more comfortable with some of your direct contact mods, or if you have a direct contact stacked already. So that's it for the RDA itself. And this also, guys, this does have adjustable airflow, so you can adjust it if you want to. This thing is pretty airy, wide open. I cannot vape it wide open. Might be some crazy vapors out there that can. I usually keep my tolerance I keep 2 slots open. Keep it about right there. That's plenty of airflow for me. So now we moved on to the stats.
And this is also used for battery venting, so in case of a catastrophic failure, you'll be safe. Safe enough. Your batteries won't vent, so this is basically an easier way to not carry around a pipe bomb in your hand.
You can see the inner tubings. It's made of straight solid copper, guys. Mine's a little rough because it's my everyday vape. And it does have the Ohmega logo on both sides. Move on to the switch. So this is your firing button. This thing is protruding, or non-protruding. It's more recessed than anything. It does have a little lip right here, so you don't have to worry about setting your mod down and it firing. It has some pretty stout magnets in here. It's got a tight tolerance on the button. Let's see, we'll break this thing apart. Now, a couple of our friends, Jake and Brandon, are the creators of these Ohmega mods, and with mine, when mine came in, it had some problems with the magnets. So I contacted Brandon, and Brandon's going to order me a new set of magnets because mine are pretty terrible. So we got some good guys up there. So this is supposed to be a solid magnet. Mine is kind of botchy. But to be honest, looks like shit. But it's supposed to be one solid magnet, but the manufacturers decided to put 2 in it. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. You can tell the edges are kind of, they're crappy. So Brandon assured me that he'd give me a new set of magnets, so pretty good guy. We got Delrin insulated here, so we don't have any arcing or anything of that nature. And it's pretty flush. I do have some grit right here. Some copper starting patina. Need to give it a good clean. Then we got the inside of your switch. And this, underneath this Delrin insulator right here, there is another magnet. I don't know, I'm going to take it all apart because it's kind of a pain in the butt to get back together. But there is another set of magnets inside here to keep the tolerance pretty tight here. Just slide your magnets in like so. Whoops.
Switch here.
Move on to the 510 connector. Now this does have cross slots just in case you want to use something with that has bottom fed airflow, so it does accommodate that. Solid copper all the way through and through. There is a Delrin insulator right here. We got copper battery rattle pins, and then a solid copper atomizer pin. Then we got your Delrin insulator right here. Screw this puppy down on there. I like to screw my atomizer down before I actually tighten that pin up, so that way I know how far I need to be down. Tighten that down. Use battery rattle screw. And then I am using two MXJO 26650 batteries. These batteries are 3.7 volts, 3500 milliamps, and 35 amps. These are high drain batteries. This is a married set. I only use them in my stacks. Take our switch, screw it back on there. Pretty much seamless design use. It's really nice. There we go. Positive up. Drop that one down. Make sure your both positive of your battery are facing up. Positive up. Now we just have to adjust for battery rattle. Nope, adjusted too much. Nope, here's some battery rattle. And there we go, guys. The Ohmega stacked. So we'll take it back into FaceTime and vape on her. Alright, back again with the Ohmega stacked. What you got to say about it?
The price point. The price point for this product, you're not gonna get anything better than this. It's usually, if you look up some stacks or something like that, it's gonna be very high priced.
I've seen stacks go for $250 to some go up to like $1,000. I mean, they're pretty expensive. The most reasonable. All right, back again with the Ohmega stacked. What you got to say about it?
The price point. The price point for this product, you're not gonna get anything better than this. It's usually, if you look up some stacks or something like that, it's gonna be very high priced.
I've seen stacks go for $250 to some go up to like $1,000. I mean, they're pretty expensive. The most reasonable price one that I found that was not in Ohmega was like $150. That's pretty expensive.
But the price point for this one, I believe, is $65. $65 for the stack itself. Yeah, it's $65 for the stack itself without the atomizer. The atomizer, the Ohmega or atomizer, is $21.99. So, any pros and cons you want to talk about?
Pro battery life is ridiculous. I can go a day and a half on this, 2 days, easy. Especially with the MXJO batteries. Fully charged, they'll easily go 2 days.
Cloud protection on this thing is stupid.
Yeah.
If you want something, this thing is not for the faint of heart, who are just like starting out vaping and stuff like that. This is not for you, I promise. Because it's just something I really don't believe beginner vapors should start using with, because how much cloud production, the fucking safety usage you have to use, everything you have to do about it.
Definitely safety's a big issue with this thing, guys. Like Jacob said, not for newbies at all. This is more for the advanced vapor. Your voltage is gonna double when you use this, so it's not like building on a parallel box mod when you get 4.2 volts and you can build parallels. This thing doubles, so your voltage is gonna be at 8.4 volts, and that's not accommodating for battery drop, or for voltage drop. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, you really have to build 0.2 or higher.
Yes, you want to do this as safe as you can. Even if you are an advanced vapor, you really need to make sure you do this right.
Yeah,
Really
I would not vape anything less than a 0.2. 0.2 is extremely hot.
Right. I'm going to show you what the cloud production does. If Jason can move that away a little bit. Right. This, I'm not going to be stupid and shoot it straight to the camera. I'm going to show you how far it goes, just for a normal, like 3-second pull. This thing, if you put the right build and everything in it, it is going to be great. If you want lots of clouds, lots of cloud production, it is going to be perfect for you.
I mean, this thing, I have Clapton's in it right now, and it gets after. This thing is crazy. It chucks, guys.
It really does. Any pros and cons?
Pro price. I mean, this
Completely.
thing for $100 with shipping. I mean, mod and natty combo. That's an awesome price. As soon as I saw that these guys were making this mod and it was going to be a cheap, affordable stacked, I jumped on the opportunity. I'm not gonna lie. I just said, we're buying it. That's happening.
The place that you can get it is vaporworld.biz. We'll put a link in the description to where you can go check it out if you really want to buy it.
Another pro, cloud production. Flavor on this thing's amazing. That atomizer is crazy. I love the airflow option. I love that it's adjustable airflow. I love the widebore chuff cap. I'm a fan of the two-post design. I mean, the two-post design is really nice, especially in a 31mm additive. It's just, there's so much building room. So much building room. It's great. Con, I could see con being the size. I mean, this thing is pretty tall, guys. This is 120 ml juice right here, and it towers over it. I mean, this thing is tall, and it's hefty. I mean, this thing is not light. So, that'd be the pros and cons for me.
Honestly, I think it's all around good. I mean, cons, the fucking magnets and stuff, how they work. You gotta point out the simple shit that's with it. But if you can contact this place and know that they'll replace it and fix it and stuff for you, it's gold.
Hey guys,
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Alright. Well, this was the game of vape. We did a review on the stacked. I hope everybody has a good day.
Remember, like and subscribe.